What's up, guys? Sniper Shot Zero coming at you. Has been a while. My life sometimes gets a little crazy, but I'm back doing a little bit of some gameplay videos. Anybody who knows me knows I absolutely love to play Qi'ra. Qi'ra Green is my favorite deck to play, and I wanted to see what kind of upgrades I can give it with the new set. And see if it's viable in this new set. There's a lot of new leaders that are coming out that I'm really excited to play. And once they're all fully integrated with Carabast, I'll probably play them. But until then, I've got a pretty good one here. We've got some new cards. I've got Onyx, the Onyx TIE Fighter, the one that gains you 2 life when it dies, is kind of like a Inferno 4 number 4. There's a few cards in here that kind of act like that, like I'm playing one Banshee as kind of like Devastating Gunship number 4. I found with playing online that there's still a good amount of ground presence, not enough to where I completely don't want to have a Gideon Hask, but the space is definitely where the most threats are. So I'm upping. I used to play 2 Gunship and 2 Gideon. I'm now going to 3 Gunship, 1 Gideon, as kind of like my way of trying to balance that out. I think that Gunship and Banshee are so strong if you can ambush them out. Banshee becomes an absolute nightmare to some decks that are more unit based, but is kind of slow and is not that relevant in certain matchups. So I think 1 is probably fine. I did cut all Death Troopers from the deck, and instead I'm playing the new Dagger TIE Fighter 2/2 because it kind of does the same thing, only it doesn't have to hit ground units. It can hit any unit that's damaged. So it's kind of like a little upgrade there from the Death Trooper. It does have 1 less power, but I think the trade-off is good. It still can be grabbed by Vader. So Vader has some new targets in that. I am still playing the 2 Halibon Enforcer. I think that going heavy to the ground, if my opponent's going heavy into space and I just start flooding the ground with threats, I can still race them. The No Glory on the Results card gives us finally an answer to Ruthless Raider, and it can have some pretty neat interactions with things like Super Laser Tech and some of these like Thrawn decks that really want to go off with these on death triggers. We can try and steal them and get some of that value ourselves. And then Traitorous, I knew coming into this set that I wanted to play Overwhelming Barrage, which I always do. That card's nuts. But with people going wide so much, I definitely want to play Overwhelming Barrage, and I definitely want to play Traitorous. I think this set is the Traitorous set. It can steal a Chewbacca that's been piloting on something small. It can steal all these like little starfighters that people are piloting up. It can steal them, which is huge. It's a huge 2-for-1. It's a huge swing. I want to play at least 2 to try and punish those decks and give me some outs to some very nasty situations. I mean, it was always a main deckable card, but I think right now I definitely want to see it in the main. The only cards I'm not sure about and that I'll probably switch around are I'm playing the 1 Devastator in the main, just might be a little bit too big, but I like the Sentinel. I like the fact that it can just take out something immediately when it hits the battlefield. I like that it can lock up space, which is something I'm a little worried about. And then the Fel Dragons were good before. I think they're probably still good now, but I haven't seen a whole lot of like, except for of course with Piet and the capital ships, a lot of these decks seem like they're going under the 5 power and just going wide. So we'll see if Fel the Dragon needs to be swapped for Takedown. Maybe it needs to be cut altogether and just more threats need to be added. We're gonna play some games on Petronaki and just see how it goes. Ray Green. I haven't seen a lot of Ray Green before. Should be cool. I don't like this hand. Doesn't have any ramp. And the turn 1 play is okay. Let's mulligan. This does have ramp, but it doesn't have a turn 1 play. I like Super Laser Blast whenever they're playing green. Don't need 2 of those. I don't think they're going to have Ruthless Raider or anything we really need to take control of, unless they play Chewbacca. If they play Chewbacca, that could be an issue, but let's take it one step at a time. What is this username? Jose Carlos de Brade for 22. Okay, cool. All right. Testing the character limit on it. I love it. Let's claim. Opponent is going to play a Barris, Offie, and an Alliance guy. Cool. Well, let's ditch the Devastator. Let's resupply. Super Laser Blast looking better and better as this game goes on. Undoubtedly, they have the U-Wing reinforcement. Alright, let's claim they resupplied as well. Power of the Dark Side looking worse and worse as we go. Kind of in for a Pike Sentinel. Let's deposit the Power of the Dark Side. And let's play out a Devastating Gunship. Kill that. That will stop them from going into like a Han or so. I guess they wouldn't have Han, but they got Obi-Wan or something. Oh, General's Blade. Cool. We could flip our Qi'ra and get rid of that, but I think that's a waste. Next turn we can play the Pike Sentinel to stop that up for a turn, I guess. I don't want to flip Qi'ra and trade with the stupid Barris Offie thing. I'm just not a fan of that. They tried to play a Chewbacca, but found out they couldn't. Five, 6 can't be defeated by a card. Okay, alright. Well, that was a stupendous draw. Let's do that. For the Chewbacca, we do have Vader. And we do have the ability to ambush in. I think we're just going to ambush in this Gideon here. And get rid of that. It also stops their ramp. Now they can't do a turn 7 play. They can flip Qi'ra or Rey this turn, but I can flip Qi'ra. So that's pretty cool. Yep. So let's flip Qi'ra to answer that. That actually heals up my Gideon a little bit. Ooh, that's brutal. That's not good. So, options are we can swing into base for 11. I think that's going to be the play. Come on, game. What you doing?
Fuck me in the ass. Fuck you, you stupid cunt.
Okay, we're back. A little technical difficulties. Let's undo that. Oh, whoops. I can't undo that, apparently. That's okay, whatever. Hit the base for 4. Sometimes Carabas needs a little kick. Gets a little caught up. Alright, let's hit them back for 7. So we are losing this race, which I'm not a fan of. They'll claim, not great. Did draw Power of the Dark Side, though, which is a very clean answer for the shenanigans that's going on here. Would have liked an Overwhelming Barrage, but you know you can't have everything you want. Let's deposit the Dr. Pepper. Opponent's gonna smack us for an ass load. Ooh. That's interesting. Okay, well, what does that do for us? That does something for us. So we can play this now, which will save us a little bit of damage. So they smack in there. Makes sense. And with the lightsaber, they don't take any damage. Let's just go ahead and power them. They're going to kill the Obi-Wan. They're going to put it here. But I'm going to smack them for a lot. And that's cool. So they have 8 life on that thing. Let's, I will just put the experience on Gideon, just to spread it out a little bit. I'm kind of fine racing them here. They're going to hit me for 8. Put me at 7, they're going to put me at 18. But I'm smacking them for 17. So that's pretty dope. Gideon, there we go. And 7, put them at 22. And pass. And I mean, if things get too crazy, I can wipe the board. I really don't want to, but I can. They're only 8 points away from death, so I think this is pretty good for us. Vader doesn't quite kill them off of a Vanguard flip, but I still think we're fine. If they play something else here, I'm absolutely going to throw this poor Pike Sentinel under the bus again. Oh, they decided to swing into Gideon. Now, Gideon should not give me an experience counter, but it does, so I'll just pass. Okay, well, that was awesome for me. That just made all the math that much more easier, because now we can just get in for 7 and then have lethal if you don't deal with Qi'ra. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't sure about my math there, but he just made all my math a lot easier. What you got? Opponent may be realizing they messed up. Or Kiribati needs another kick. I don't know which. Could be either. Okay, there we go. Ghost. Going Ghost. That does not save him. And lethal. GG's. Right, well, that was pretty good. I'm not confident that I could have raced him there if he had chose to go base, but I was willing to try. Let's go to game 2. Alright, CAD Red. This should be a really good match. I have a very, I'm not going to say a good matchup versus CAD Red, but it's not bad. It's always an interesting match whenever I get to play against CAD. I'm not in love with this deck, or this hand, but I will keep it. Mulligan, no. Just on the power of we do have some ramp, we do have some early turn. This card may not be great in this situation, and I think we don't need 2 of those. Because we can play this out, and then if they choose to ping, we just ping it off. Let's bottom that. We'll probably need to top that. Greedo. Alright, let's claim. We'll top that. Kind of want a protection against the Ruthless Raider here. I'm actually thinking I may just bottom this, though. Just because I don't think we'll have time. Or, I'm sorry, resource that. Let's play out this. Go get in. We will claim. If they play an Underworld unit and they decide to ping us, that would be great. They make the optimal play and they don't. So we'll go ahead and trade in with Greedo and, you know, make them. We'll get 5. Able to flip Qi'ra, and flipping Qi'ra into a 3-power unit is amazing. Not great in an empty board though, because then they can ping her to death. So let's just go ahead and power the dark side to get rid of that. Then my opponent will do something. They will pass. Well, that's fine. We'll claim. Probably don't need Dr. Pepper anymore. Pretty good on cards. Just need time, really. This turn, I'd like to set up for a Qi'ra flip by having something else out to be able to take some pinging. Don't need another one of those, and I'm not wild about that in this situation, so we'll put both at the bottom. I don't have the option to ECL in Devastating Gunship this turn, but I think that having Perilous Position open will be better. Ooh. Jabba. Oh. The funny thing about Java is Qi'ra loves to eat Jabbas. We eat them all day. The problem is if they McClunky, the math gets real funny. Now, they did already use their ping, which I think was maybe a mistake, and maybe indicates they don't have the McClunky. So let's flip our Qi'ra. Hopefully they just claim. They do. So we'll get in with Qi'ra, eat the Java, yum, and go up to 6 power. So now we're looking pretty good. Now we're looking pretty decent. And we drew a Devastator, which is a little early, but it's fine. We'll get rid of this Hylabon, and we're going to swing out. We're just going to swing for the heavens. They do have the 4 loam, which isn't great, but that does take most of their turn, and we're just going to keep developing our side of the board. So, like, it's fine. They'll do that. Whatever that was. Oh, they passed. Okay. Well, if we play Devastating Gunship, they flip CAD. We are in some, like, we're not in trouble, but I don't like that position. I'd rather them flip CAD and then we perilous position it down, which they didn't do. So I think we're fine just to claim. Like, we win if this game goes too long. We haven't even had to use our ECL yet. The board is clear. This is exactly where we want to be. And if they're not going to play anything, like, that's cool. Like, I'm fine with just swinging this Inferno 4 until we get to turn 10. Oh, that's spicy. I like that. What is that? The thing ambushing? What? I'm confused. Was that there earlier? Because it wasn't on my screen. I'm confused. That wasn't there earlier. Okay. Well, if we're just going to randomly pop out units, then this game might be different. Let's pass. What? The card does not come with ambush. I am so confused. Alright, well, we might be in a little bit more trouble if they have cloaked units. Okay. Let's perilous position this thing. They flip CAD, which is fine. I'm thinking I will go ahead and ECL this. Try and stabilize some. Get in there. This is less great for us now. We do get to claim. And we do get to... Ooh, they had McClunky. Nice. Well, that's less good. Now that we know that card can just go invisible, that's not good for us. Let's do that one. We're a turn away from Devastating. I can Snoke this turn, which would be pretty good. So let's play Snoke. Opponent gonna do something. Oh, nice. The CAD is not great. Man, I'd love to... I haven't seen Super Laser Blast yet. That would be pretty decent right now. Let's claim. We can Devastator the CAD away, which is nice. So let's get rid of this. We're still going to be taking 4 from the original CAD Bane, which is not ideal, but one problem at a time. Man, that 3/4 just like completely just rattled the heck out of me. It just completely rattled me. I think we're in a lot of trouble, to be honest, because they're going to get in for 4 here. And if they deal with anything that we have, if they touch us, our board falls apart. But we do have a very strong board if they can't deal with us. So that's really just a up in the air game right now. Oh, they had another CAD. That's not great. Overwhelming Barrage would be pretty decent here. It wouldn't even clear their board, but it would be decent. I'm going to actually get rid of the Gideon. I think he is not going to be what we want right now. I'm thinking that we can... go ahead and no glory the CAD to get our guy back again for the millionth time. They get in for 4, which we can't take another one of those. We get in for 10. Whew, what a game. What a game. They play that thing on the ground. Okay. Well, that's fine, because we're going to be able to do this. And then we're going to be able to kill it with this. Okay, they got McClunky. They can get rid of that. That's fine. Doing 2 damage. We'll do 2 damage to the Devastator. I could Vader. Vader only does 7 damage with the combo. But we can do this. But if he claims, we go to 24. That's kind of scary. And then we die to Ruthless Raider. I think that's the thing that we have to keep in mind here. We die to Ruthless Raider. So let's claim. If we don't claim, I think we're in trouble. Okay, that's not great for us. Ooh, it was clutch. All right. Well. Well. So what's our plan here? What's our plan here? I can Super Laser Blast. Man, what a game. Alright, so I can Perilous Position this down. I think that's step 1, right? Perilous Position that down. They can't get through this Sentinel unless they have like Breaking In. If they have Breaking In, okay, you just want it more than I do. Okay, good. They don't. So they attack in, they tap that down, makes sense. We get in for 6. And now they're dead to both units. Okay, that's not bad. Do 2 damage. We'll do 2 damage to Snoke. Now we can Vader. Oh, I should have just claimed. Oh, why didn't I just claim there? Duh. It's okay though, I think. Let's get this. It doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's get that. Yes. We want to ambush there. Bottom both of that garbage. I mean, I think we're good, right? And we have Super Laser Blast as backup. This was an interesting game. This turned out to be very good. Alright, so they claim if we die to a Hotshot Blaster, we die to like any kind of like pump effect, I guess. So we didn't get that Pike Sentinel like I was hoping we'd get. GG's? Did we get it? Did we get it? Did we get it? Oh, we got it! Nice. Good game, opponent. Good game. That was good. If it hadn't been for that Phantom 3-4 just like coming out of Cloak, I think we would have gotten it. I think we would have gotten it a lot quicker. Oh, we didn't get the GGs. Good game. Let's go to game 3. Alright, we're up against a Luke Green. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun stuff. Against Luke Green, man, I feel like Hylabon might be okay in this matchup. I might be wrong, though. I don't think I'm going to mulligan. I think that this isn't going to do a whole lot. I think that this isn't going to do a whole lot by itself. Kind of like always going turn 1 Dr. Pepper, but I want to get aggressive on this one just to try something new. We're just testing. This isn't for anything crazy. Let's shield it up. Start getting in for 3. They can indirect damage me, which is pretty annoying, but ooh, Traitorous was pretty sweet. Let's get rid of Snoke. He's too early. I don't even know if he's gonna be he's gonna be good in this matchup, but I don't think he's gonna be great. Okay, they Chewbacca'd. That's fantastic. I love that because that means he's going to be a dirty, rotten traitor. So let's kill our Super Laser deck. Let's take 2 on the chin, and then we'll take 4 on the chin. I don't even think it's worth it to get in for 3. That's going to be such a back-breaking move. Yeah, let's get in for 3. Why not? Oh, yeah, they're going to activate Luke. So it's great. Let's claim. So it all works out. We get everything we want. Let's resource that. Probably should have resourced Dr. Pepper, but that's okay. We can play it later. And we're just going to absolutely break the minds of our opponent with this one. Like, just boom. If you're in green, consider Traitorous. Just consider it. Even in your, put it in your sideboard. It's gonna be good. Yeah, gonna have to bleep that one out. I'm surprised Kiribati let that one through. Yeah, he was a traitor all along. Yeah, opponent says turns out pilots are not that good. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that, but I think you can't just run a pilot into every matchup. I think that there are some matchups that that it's going to be good, and then some that it's not. And I think if my opponent's playing green, and they have 5 resources coming up, I don't think that's the turn that I'm gonna Chewbacca. But I don't know. What do I know? Let's get it for 3. I know this is crazy, but I'm actually just going to really push my advantage and just play Qi'ra now. I've played a lot of Qi'ra. Like, I'm not crazy when I say this, but Qi'ra can be absolutely a beat stick. Just a free 4/4 sometimes. Like, my opponent, LOL. Yeah, I mean, you're at 17, so, like, there's some merit to this. Like, it's not, I'm not insane. Like, I am a little crazy, but I'm not insane. You're at 21. I'm just trying to get this over as quick as possible. Yeah, GG's, opponent, GG's. The power of the traitorous. Opponent said GG's, and then I still got to kill him. Yep, okay. There we go. Let's go one more. Let's go game 4, since that was a short one. Game number 4 against, we're going to end it on a high note. Django Red. This is the one that I'm most concerned about because it got the most upgrades from that new set. This hand is abysmal, though. Oh, wow. No, I cannot keep that. We have got to mulligan that one. This hand is not much better. I like having a turn 1 play against Django. I don't think I need all these Power of the Dark Sides. That's Crafty Smugs. We will go ahead and shield. Yeah, I am not wild about this hand that I've got here. We can go ahead and ditch probably a Power of the Dark Side. Perilous Position is so much better in this matchup than Power because of the fact that they play a lot of junk, like ISB Agent and stuff that they don't care if it dies. Okay, they are going to do that. That's fine. Let's go ahead and Perilous Position that Crafty. That way we can go ahead and get in for 3 unless they want. They can Tarkin Town this thing down, which is fair. Probably considering that now. I think it's probably fine play. Oh, they don't. I prefer them actually to do that because that way they can't Tarkin Town our Snokes, which are really the thing that we're trying to make sure that doesn't die. This is just early pressure. I don't care if it eats a Tarkin Town, that's fine. Like, that's perfectly fine. Opponents now in Triple Dark into Ruthless Raider territory, which is not great for us. Opponent is thinking... Okay, they're going to get in for 3 first. We'll get in for 3 as well. And now they Tarkin Town. No, they undid it. Okay, they're still thinking about it. Man, they really itching. They are itching to kill that guy. They don't have the Triple Dark Raid, so that's cool. Okay, now they'll do it. Okay, let's claim. Hopefully they don't have like a lurking tie. That would kind of suck. Like, I just don't want them to have anything else. Alright, that's fine. We'll go ahead and kill our Super Laser Tech, and then we'll take 2 to the face. Overwhelming Barrage here would be pretty sweet. Vader's fine. So we can go ahead and Perilous this, which is possible we should keep Perilous for a Lurking Tie. Oh, they accidentally killed their Greedo. They're gonna run, yeah, they're gonna want to run that one back. But I do have this that can answer a Lurking Tie. Are you good? I always feel bad when people say sorry. It's like, nah, it's good, man. It's all good. All right, let's power them. It's not getting any better in our hand, so we'll just go ahead and use it now. For 2, let's claim. We can Vader next turn to hopefully stabilize. They can flip Jango. Yeah, so they get it for 3 more. Oh, man, I need to stop playing things. Oh, it's going to take my Vader. Oh, this is getting brutal. Oh, and I get replaced with a Hylabon. Yeah, this is over. This is over. We can play this. Dies to a Jango swing, but it does eat 3 damage. Just trying to figure out a way to like buy another turn somehow. Don't know if it's possible. Hopefully they swing with the Kylo, then I can kill this. No. Yeah, that doesn't work. Alright, let's kill the Kylo. And then they get in for 3, put us at 20. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good for us. Taking that Vader was pretty huge. Yep, that's the Raider. Got a claim, or else we're just dead. We're dead either way, but yep, that's an OB. But I don't think that OB is going to be enough. That's going to be 6. Yeah, that's not going to be near enough. GG's. GG's. Jango is good. Who knew? And I don't think I really saw that many new cards either. It's just always a good deck. HH. I say GG. So that was 4 games with Qi'ra ECL into the set 4. Some changes I'm thinking I'm gonna make. I mean, I didn't even smelled a Banshee anywhere. I mean, I'm only playing 1, but I played 4 games and never even saw the cards. That was kind of upsetting. The No Glory Only Results card was okay. It's a better Vanquish, but I never played Vanquish. I think I want to keep trying that card because it is good in certain matchups. The Traitorous, fantastic. Definitely going to keep at least 2. The Felder Dragons, I think, are going to come out. I don't know what they're going to come out for, but it'll probably be something that Vader can grab. I've been thinking about possibly playing the Pilot that when it comes in, it costs 1 to pilot. The 4/3 that costs 1 to pilot, and when it pilots something, you can put an experience counter on something else. I'm thinking about possibly playing that as a 2 of instead of the Felder Dragon, only because Vader can grab it and it's a 4/3, and it can pilot like my Inferno 4 or something and turning it into a good threat and then giving something else a boost. I'm considering cutting back a little bit on the Hylabons just because I'm not finding a whole lot of really good matchups for it. And with the indirect damage, they go behind the shield now, so it makes it so it's not, the shield isn't as good as it used to be. It used to be that it was, it was guaranteed to eat up some removal first, but now it's not. So I'm still going to tweak the deck. I'm not totally in love with it yet. I think it's got some work to do. If you have any opinions, please leave them down below. I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking and what you guys think about the new set, and let me know. I'll talk to you later. Bye.